Mick, we said pre-game that it's usually a tight affair against Larne. Do you think that was a game that we lost or a game that Larne won?
I think a bit of both. I thought the first half, the conditions were for about a 15-minute spell where it gave them a big advantage, and I think you saw that with the territory and the number of corner kicks and yeah, basically they had us pinned back there for about the first 10-15 minutes. Their goal, the goal that we conceded, the first one, was really poor in terms of how it got to that point, even for the shot. You know, we should have denied him coming inside, we should have got pressure on the shot, and then the actual shot, we should have done better to deal with it. So a poor goal to concede. They had better possession in the first half, no doubt about it, but I don't think they were hurting us. We were comfortable letting them have the ball. That's not a problem for us. And we got a goal back, which was worked with our pressing. We got the goal back, and so that was pleasing. But to concede the second and third goals, which were, I look at all three of the goals today, were really poor on our part, and we created enough chances in the second half where we should have pulled it back. Andy Mitchell put in a couple of great crosses. Andy Mitchell had a chance at the back post late. Jay Donnelly went through in the keeper there late. Shane McCartan fizzed one across. So I think we did enough to put the ball in the good areas to score, and we didn't. They scored 3, and I think all 3 of them were poor from our part.
And with a lot of experienced players unavailable today, there were players who I'm sure you would rather was on the bench instead of watching from the stand. Do you think that played a part whenever we were changing it up in the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, all the teams in the league at the minute are struggling with, whether it be combination of suspensions, injuries, and COVID. And we don't have many injured players, but apart from our long-term players. But we've had some medical issues in the last days, COVID-related issues. So we have to deal with it. I mean, we had 2 young lads on the bench tonight, and that's what we have to deal with this time of the year. But yeah, it's nice to know that for our next game, that we'll have our new additions available: Michael O'Connor, Sean Murray. We'll have other players back, Ben Cushney, Robbie McDermott. So we have quite a number of players coming back, which is a positive thing. Again, strange that you register players for the 1st of January and the IFA can't get them registered for all of these clubs around our league, which is slightly embarrassing if you ask me, that we're one of the few leagues in the world we can't sign players and register them to play on the 1st. That's a whole different story. But look, we're disappointed with the result today, but it's 3 points dropped, definitely, but there's a long way to go, and our focus now turns to Saturday.
Yeah, and next Saturday then away to Derbyview in the Irish Cup. Is that an opportunity maybe to rest players or rotate players maybe?
No, not at all. I mean, yeah, it's the Irish Cup and we have to go there and try and win, no doubt about it. So we'll assess the team. Fingers crossed we don't have any more. I know COVID is surging around the city here, around the country. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we don't face anything like that. But we'll assess what we've got available, and we're going there with our strongest team that is available to get the win. That's a must-win game, no doubt about it.